Good morning, my dear viewers. Welcome to my channel. If you like what you're hearing and you would like to subscribe, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Today, as I promised, I will be talking about my four-step system and the following of three things that are really incredible. And what I had found out is that this four-step system does work. I had implemented it on myself many years back, and now I'm sharing it with others. And I already see some people adapting it and really succeeding. So I'm happy to share it with a larger audience right now. So the four-step framework is to help us, me, you, all of us, um, kind of erase the certain personality trait that could be unhelpful to your life. So the first step in the process is to recognize that you have a certain personality trait that you have adapted when you were a child via culture or maybe your family or just the environment that you've been exposed to. And that particular personality trait is really unhelpful to your life anymore. So it could be anything like interrupting people, speaking over people, being disrespectful, being dismissive, being shy, being undecisive, whatever. I'm just throwing out there, right? There's some things that I've had, and there's some things that you guys have, or we can share some of them, but I'm just throwing out there so you can try to realize what is the example I'm giving. So that first step is to recognize that you have a problem and really not be able to do anything about it. It's uncontrollable, but you recognize it and you're being honest with yourself. The second step is you recognize you have a problem and you're making a conscious effort every single time it happens, right? To acknowledge it. And you acknowledge it to yourself and you acknowledge it to other people that have been exposed to that personality trait at that moment. How do you do it? It already happened, right? You already interrupted or whatever, you said something wrong or you did something wrong. You stop yourself, you take a breath, you take a deep breath, and then you apologize. You apologize in your mind to yourself, and then you apologize to the person in front of you. And then it's gonna go for a while. For some people, it's that particular phase is gonna be really fast. For others, it could be pretty lengthy. Even it could take years. The third phase, right, is actually phases, not the steps, quite honestly. The third phase is that when you know you have an issue, you're able to catch yourself before you expose that issue to others, but it's still, you felt it. You knew that was coming, right? So like you're gonna jump into the conversation. I'm giving an example of interruption because that's what I have still periodically. And then you catch yourself and you stop yourself inside. So the third phase is that when that particular trait did not affect others, does not affect others anymore. And the fourth phase is when you don't even need to control yourself internally. When you're able to completely erase that program, that trait, that issue, and you know it could exist, but you don't have to control yourself even internally. And of course, it's not exposed externally anymore. So this is the fourth 4-phase process. That is with regards to personality traits. Now, there are some personality traits, and a lot of them that I have heard from a lot of different people, and I'm personally exposed to, that pertain to self-structure, self-guidance, and that impacts people tremendously. I have come up with the 3 steps that are really helping not only me, I started implementing that in my life, but some other people around me, and they asked me to actually share it with you. So what needs to be done is every morning when you wake up, you can have different feelings. You can have different, even from the health perspective, right? You can have different mood. Sometimes we wake up and we're all pumped up and ready to go. Sometimes we have less energy. It depends, right? What is important is to think about 3 things that you can do from 3 different areas. Area number 1 is self-love, and that includes mental, physical, and psychological. So anything you want to do for yourself, meditate for 10 minutes. That could be one of those 3 things. And you can only have 3 things out of each category or less, but not more. So for number 1 is self-love, meditation, or you go for a walk, or you do your exercise, or you do your breathing, or you simply go outside and you look at the sky and you listen to the wind or the trees or the birds or whatnot. You just listen. So that could be one of the things. And I'm just giving you the self-love. The second category is housework, right? Anything that you need to do in the house. I'm going to cook today. I'm going to clean today. I'm going to shop today. I'm going to take care of the chandelier. I'm going to take care of the door, whatnot. Or if you have a pet, I'm going to take care of the pet. One of the 3 things could be whatever that I just described, but it's house related, home related, room related. Doesn't matter your living situation. It's the living category. And the third one is professional. I'm going to read an article that is related to my job. I'm going to do a homework. I'm going to find a class and do one lesson that is going to be something that related to my profession, so my professional improvement. I'm going to read a blog, whatever, but it has to be something related to your profession, your future profession, or your changing profession, or whatever you want to do. So self-love, 1 category, 3 things, no more than 3, it could be 1. It depends how you feel in the morning. House related and professional related. You might ask me, how can I come up in the morning with a list of 3 things? Where do I get it? Very good question. So what I had done with my husband, what we had done, we had created a whole punch list of everything house related, like things we need to do. And those things change, right? Something falls off as being done, other things are added, but we have a big list. And then you should sit down and create your professional list, right? With your goals, aspirations, and how you're going to get there. And that how you're going to get there is going to be even decomposed further, and it's going to get on your daily list. And you should have those 3 categories every day, 7 days a week. If you don't want or you can't do something professionally on Sunday or whatever, you want to take a break, it's perfectly fine. You can do that too. But as long as you have structure that type of structure, 5 to 6 days a week, you're good. I'm going to talk more about great findings of that particular framework, but I'm really interested if you guys could please comment and let me know what you think about it. And if any of you are interested in starting that, I'm so super interested to see what works and what doesn't. So this is what I promised to share, and I did. Now, as always, great finds. So, along the lines of what I'd shared, I think it's critical to remember something. And that is the first one is a reminder for the restless mind. You do not have to have all of the answers right now. No, you don't. You do not have to sort it all out right. It will absolutely feel that way. Very overwhelming, right? But at the same time, this is true. As the world moves around you, the ground is steady beneath your feet. Please remember that. And the system that I'm proposing and introducing can really help with identifying and helping a restless mind come down. Second one also relates to what I was sharing today. You made the choice to improve yourself for a reason. Don't go back to habits, people, or situations that weren't helping you to evolve. So the four phases framework I introduced to you guys, I started many years back. I remember I was 24 years old, and I'm so grateful because this is exactly what that is for me. It is a choice that I made to work on myself, to improve myself. And the reason behind it was very simple. I was just honest with myself, and I said to myself, these things that I experienced, that I acknowledged, and there were more than one, there were so many, and some of them I was able to overcome completely. That's why I'm sharing this four phases framework. And some of those I'm still working on, and that's okay. That is a totally okay because I have a reason. I want to evolve, and that's what I'm doing. And And the third thing that I wanted to share today, and I have more to share, and I will, is faith and trust is the way of the essence, principles to lead a harmonious lifestyle. Patience means that you already trust that it will happen. I know many of you, including myself, have issues with patience, and it's one of the hardest traits to get and adapt and to follow. Please remember that it's something that we cultivate and develop, being patient. And it's much easier to cultivate and develop if we trust that the universe has the best intention for us. With that said, let's see what is the card of the day from the beautiful deck of Alexander Povmihailov. And I'm going to shuffle right now, and I'm gonna try to shuffle in front of you guys as I promised, because I know I forget to do that, and you want to see it, right? And sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. I need to figure out the camera situation so I can really be a little bit more productive here. But I will try my best because I do know now that we as people, we always try our best, the best we can. So I'm gonna try and see what the day holds for me. And it's pretty hard to shuffle the cards, but I will. Beautiful deck by Alexander Popov-Mikhailov. And I think I'm gonna take this card. All of a sudden, I just feel drawn to it. Oh, Portal of Abundance. prosperity, gratitude, re-energy. I absolutely love this card. First of all, I love it because of the abundance of the beautiful rich colors. I'm also in love with this card because when I look at it, it just makes me feel so much in love. Like I feel the love from the portal of abundance, prosperity, gratitude, raw energy. Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? I didn't read it right. Raw energy. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to admit, I don't know what raw energy is, so I'm going to look it up. For the prosperity gratitude for today, I wish it all for you as well as myself. I don't deny it. I love it. I love abundance and I appreciate it. And what comes to me is that when you feel love, when you feel like sharing love, it is such a gratitude to the universe. I feel so grateful. I feel so enriched with the opportunity of sharing. It's sharing prosperity. I'm sharing my deepest thoughts. I'm sharing structures that I'd followed for decades, and it makes me feel absolutely incredible. So thank you. Thank you so much for listening to my channel. If you like what you hear, if you like what I say, if it resonates with you, please like this video. Please like this video. Share it with others. I found out that there are people who are actually in need of hearing my message. So please go ahead, share it with others. I am totally ready. And leave your comments. Tell me if you want to start the system. Tell me if you are starting the system. Tell me if you don't feel good about it, right? I want to hear it all. I would love to have a conversation. And I appreciate those who text me or who reach out to me in private. And if you want to share your thoughts here in my channel in comments, you're welcome to do so. I would greatly appreciate that. And please do remember, right? I hope you have a wonderful day. And please do remember, every day is a beautiful day when we have peace on earth and when everyone around you is healthy and happy. Sending love to all.